What's going on, guys? Anthony here, and welcome back to my channel. Thank you very much for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. Now today I'm going to be doing the top 5 fragrances from the house of Dua Fragrances. For those of you that don't know what Dua Fragrances is, Dua Fragrances is a company that is owned and operated by Massam Raza out of California. Now what Massam does is he recreates fragrances that are very exclusive, high-end, and expensive, and brings them to a market that is much more affordable, guys. It is unbelievable how they do it. Dua also has a resurrection series where they bring back discontinued colognes to the market, and they also do hybrid fragrances where they bring 2 fragrances and put them into one. Guys, they're all incredible in my experience, and it's one of my favorite houses without a doubt. Now, without further ado, I'm just going to hop right into this list. Now, I do have 2 honorable mentions, and the only reason I have 2 honorable mentions is because during this quarantine, I have not been able to wear these fragrances outside to test them and see how they do around people. But guys, I am sure these fragrances are going to be beasts. I would be doing these fragrances a huge disservice if I were not to mention them in this list, because they are that good, guys. I'm telling you right now. Now, the first honorable mention I have on this list is a fragrance that was very, very popular back in the 1990s. Every man was wearing this out to the clubs, out to parties, because it was a compliment beast. This fragrance is a dirty, classy fougere fragrance. And for those of you that don't know, a fougere fragrance is a barbershop type scent, and this one is one of the best. It is the recreation of the 1997 formulation of Jean Paul Gaultier Le Male. This is Dua Man. Guys, this stuff is beautiful. You get the lavender in the top, you get those earthy notes, tonka bean, guys. This is just fantastic. You're gonna have a hard time scrubbing this one off your skin because it lasts forever. People are very disappointed with the recent Le Male formulations. It does not last, and it does not smell nearly as deep as it used to, as full as it used to, and this fixes all those problems, guys. I've smelled Le Male, and this is much more potent than Le Male. I can tell you that right now. It smells better than Le Male. I would wear this way more than I would wear Le Male. If you like Le Male, you gotta get this stuff, Dua Man. Now, the next honorable mention I have is a fragrance that just recently took the niche world by storm. And for those of you that don't know what a niche fragrance is a fragrance that is made by a company that only makes colognes. As opposed to designers, they make handbags, beauty products, clothes, and all that stuff. A niche brand solely focuses on cologne and fragrances. This fragrance took over the niche world by storm, guys. The fragrance that I'm talking about is Layton by Parfums de Marly, and the Dua's version is Royal Chariot ATTAR. Guys, this one smells like apple, vanilla. It gives you almost a little bit of a menthol type feel. People say it smells like Vicks Vapor Rub a little bit. I don't really see that, but you can definitely see the menthol feel that it's got. Yeah, it's definitely a little bit there, but it goes away on the skin on the dry down. It's really not that bad. People have compared this one to Hugo Boss bottled. I definitely get that because it's a nice spicy apple, maybe a little bit of an apple pie type scent. This stuff is beautiful, and it's an ATTAR fragrance, which means it is very, very high in the oil concentration. Therefore, it is going to last on your skin for a very, very long time, and it is going to project very well. This one is going to get noticed when I can wear it outside. I really can't wait to wear this one, guys. If you like Layton by Parfums de Marly, I would recommend you get this Royal Chariot ATTAR over Parfums de Marly Layton. Now, jumping right into the top 5, this next fragrance is another expression of a very high-end niche fragrance. This stuff is nothing for the warmer weather, as it is a very heavy, floral, vanilla, dark, deep fragrance, guys. This is nothing for the warmer weather. You gotta keep this one in the winter and in the cooler fall. This one is supposed to be an expression of Initio's Psychedelic Love. I have never smelled Psychedelic Love, but let me tell you what, after smelling this one, I really don't think I need to, because I don't think it can get much better than this. This one is Dua's Aphrodisiac. Guys, this lasts forever. It can last on your skin for up to 12 hours. Gonna project for a good 3, maybe 3.5 hours. The stuff is a beast. If you want a great fall and winter fragrance, this is the one to get. People say it leans a little bit feminine. I really do not see that at all. I think if you wear this one with confidence, it's gonna be masculine and it's gonna be good on a man, no doubt about it. If you want a fall and winter fragrance, Aphrodisiac is the way to go. Now, this next fragrance that I'm talking about is a fragrance from a very high-end niche fragrance house. This is probably the most renowned niche fragrance house in the world. This is one of their new releases, one of their new colognes. I think Dua's version has it beat by a mile. I don't know how, but it seemed like they put it out as soon as Creed put their new fragrance out. This cologne is Poseidon's cologne. The fragrance that is supposed to be is Creed's Aventus cologne. Is it a more fresh take on the original Aventus, which has a more smoky base, whereas Aventus cologne has a more fruity, fresh, musky base, and for that reason it does not last as long as Aventus, and a lot of people are not happy with it. But guys, I'm telling you, you are not going to have this problem with Dua's Poseidon's cologne. This stuff lasts for 10+ hours. I feel like I'm a broken copy machine saying the same thing over and over again about Dua's, that they all last, but they all last. I've never had a fragrance house that sent me fragrance after fragrance that has been perfect on the skin, lasting for 10 or 12 hours. It's just incredible. This one is going to garner you compliments left and right. You can wear it during the fall, you can wear it during the winter, you can wear it during the spring, and you can wear it during the summer. I personally would only wear this in the spring and summer because of the fresh and fruity aspect of it, but you can also wear it in the winter and the fall because it's strong enough to push through the winter cold. You're going to get those fruity notes in the opening. You get mandarin orange, pineapple, birch, musk, ambergris. Guys, this is beautiful, fruity freshness, unbelievable. Guys, if you like Aventus cologne, I highly recommend you get Poseidon's cologne by Dua. Now, number 3 on this list is a fragrance that is very near and dear to my heart, and the reason being is because it is one of the first fragrances I ever smelled on my journey of fragrances. I smelled it at the department store and I said to myself, I gotta have this. This fragrance was created in 2009. It used to be a very deep fragrance, a very sensual fragrance. It used to be very powerful. You would allure people because the scent bubble around you was big, and it was just seductive, a very seductive, deep fragrance. And the fragrance that I'm talking about is Yves Saint Laurent La Nuit de l'Homme, and Dua's version is Midnight Rendezvous. Guys, since 2009, La Nuit de l'Homme has been reformulated, unfortunately, so it is not as deep or as powerful as it used to be, but this one lasts for 10 or 11 hours on your skin, maybe even longer. It projects for 3.5 hours, and it smells better. I have La Nuit de l'Homme. I can't believe I'm saying this, but it smells better than La Nuit de l'Homme. It is deeper, it is darker. You get that cardamom, that tonka bean, those spices. It's just incredible, guys. This stuff gets compliments every time I wear it. I've been told I smell delicious when I'm wearing this stuff by multiple people. If it was just 1 or 2 people that said it to me, I wouldn't be telling you about it, but it's been multiple people that say the same exact thing. You smell delicious. If you like La Nuit de l'Homme or don't know what La Nuit de l'Homme smells like, I highly recommend you go to the department store, and if you like it, I wouldn't even buy it. I'd go straight to Dua Fragrances and buy Midnight Rendezvous. Now guys, if you actually want to purchase these fragrances after I'm done talking about them, I'm going to leave a link to Dua Fragrances website down below in the description, so go ahead, feel free to click on that after this video is done. Now, the next fragrance on this list, number 2, is a fragrance that is very, very popular. It is a very, very popular niche fragrance. It is from the house of Maison Francis Kurkdjian. It is Baccarat Rouge 540 Extrait de Parfum, and Dua's version is Casino Royale Nights. Guys, this fragrance smells just like a burnt caramelized cotton candy, but it has some ambergris and the freshness that you can wear in the summer, during the spring. You can also wear it during the fall and the winter. It is a very versatile fragrance. It's one of the most versatile fragrances that I own. This one gets you compliments. A little story for you guys. One time I was actually in church singing, and in the middle of a song, the lady turns to me and goes, I gotta tell you, you smell absolutely fantastic. And it is for that reason, guys, for those unsolicited compliments, we wear colognes, and this one is definitely going to get you noticed, get you compliments. It's going to last forever on your skin. This is one of the most popular Dua fragrances. It is Casino Royale Nights. Now we've come to number 1 on this list, guys, and if you know anything about Dua fragrances, you know about this scent or have this one in your collection. It is the first hybrid that I've talked about in this list, and the only hybrid I've had in this list, and it's one of the only hybrids that I actually have because there was so much hype around this one, I had to get it. This is a mixture of Baccarat Rouge 540 Extrait de Parfum from Maison Francis Kurkdjian and Creed Aventus. Dua's version is called Casino Elixir. Guys, this is the most versatile fragrance I have in my collection. You can wear this one in all seasons, all occasions, any clothes, any attire. It is just perfect. You can wear it all year round, anywhere. If I had one fragrance that I can make my skin last or smell like forever, it would be Casino Elixir. Without a doubt, guys, this is a perfect 10 out of 10 fragrance. Lasts for a good 13 to 14 hours on your skin. I can't believe I'm saying that because that is absolutely ridiculous for a fragrance to last that long on you. Usually it's 6 to 7 hours. This is 13 to 14 hours. It's incredible, guys. You're gonna get compliments left and right. I have never gone out one time and not gotten a compliment with this one. If you are a fragrance connoisseur, you need Dua's Casino Elixir in your collection. That's all I got to say about that one. Now, guys, that does it for this list. Thank you very much for tuning in. I really do appreciate it. If you could do me a huge favor, hit that subscribe button, hit that like button, and hit the bell so you get notified whenever I release new videos. Hopefully I'm gonna be doing these more often and bringing great content to you guys. Thank you very much for watching. I'm gonna leave a link to Dua fragrances in the description below. Thanks, guys, and I'll see you next time.